Hello, it's me, Tracy. Welcome to the podcast. Before we dive in, I need to let you know that applications are now open for my Freedom Filled Mastermind 2026. It was previously known as the Inner Circle Mastermind, but has now evolved into something even more powerful. This is the mastermind women join to scale their memberships, coaching programs, and online courses, and to look after themselves in the process. It is where you will unlock greater capacity, a calmer nervous system, and a healthier body as you grow your lifestyle business. It is intimate, it is high level, and it is exclusively for 20 women only in 2026. You'll get the digital sales systems and processes to scale your freedom-filled business and life, a power circle that you can trust, more access to me, and 2 luxe 3-day fresh retreats hosted in Australia and Bali. We begin in January 2026, but applications are open right now, but not for too long. This round is going to be electric. If you know that your next level is calling you, go to freedomfilledmastermind.com right now to apply. Mums with Hustle podcast, episode 517.
Welcome to the Mums with Hustle podcast, where you'll discover everyday mum entrepreneurs killing it in their industry. Learn the secrets you can replicate to create your own success with your host, Tracy Harris.
Hello there. This episode dives into something every content creator experiences at some point, which is losing the joy. That feeling of being creatively blocked, bored, disconnected, or like you're just going through the motions, but you're not really enjoying showing up, even though you're so deeply passionate about your business. Now, this conversation is a beautiful reminder that content is not just about performance. It is about feeling connected to your people and your purpose. It is about alignment and being fully expressed, being authentic, and actually connecting and giving yourself the freedom to be uniquely you. And when those things feel off, it's a sign. And we're going to get curious about that today. It is a sign and it's not a failure. Now, right now, inside of my Social Method Society, every single month, I host a monthly live Q&A where my members bring their real questions for me, just like this one. The topic of today's episode is actually a member's question. And they come and they bring these questions for direct coaching and support from me. The sessions are deeply transformative because you're not having to figure things out on your own. You get a dose of tough love, discipline, you get creativity unlocked, and you also get feedback. But you're really getting clarity, you're getting strategy, and you're getting reassurance in real time. So if you're new here, my Social Method Society is a monthly membership for women just like you who want to take intentional, confident action on Instagram. And it's built around my 6-stage social method system designed to help you master content, build a beautiful community, grow your email list, and convert your audience into clients and customers. Plus, you get monthly content calendars, you get unlimited training and support materials inside of our beautiful library, and you get a community of women that lift you up. So in today's episode, you're going to hear the audio from one of my recent Q&A sessions, and you'll hear my lovely member Justine ask her question, which is this: Tracy, I've lost joy in creating content and I feel blocked. What's the next step in rebuilding that connection? So ladies, if you're feeling creatively blocked and if you're craving creative activation, alignment, or meaning in your content again, it's not just Justine experienced this. It's so many of you. So this one is for you. Let's dive in. Justine says, you've hit a block. Oh, no. After seeing great results with my trust and authority content, I played back a reel and realized it wasn't bringing me joy and I didn't feel what you were saying. Okay. It felt more like what you've already done. I've done very little since, because you don't know where to start. Okay. All right. So something happened. Something's happened. I need you to be brave and unmute.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. Can you explain what was the reel that you watched back of yourself and it made you feel the way you felt?
I was just doing another educational same, and I just went, oh, no, not feeling it. And so it was coming across in the video that it wasn't landing with me. So I was like, well, that's not going to land with other people.
Okay.
So I've done the authority building and I've done the trust, and now I'm trying to build connection. And I know I haven't been doing enough call to action, or like I'm just sort of going, blah, here's all my information and just giving away too much.
Okay. So, couple of questions. First question, did your audience like the video or did you get any feedback from them? Because sometimes there's what we don't like, but our audience likes. So we're going to keep doing it because it's using words that they need to hear, or it's delivered in a way like we're here to be of service. So, or sometimes it's being inauthentic and it's like, oh gosh, I don't like that. That's not me anymore. And you're shrinking yourself instead of showing, and you're censoring yourself instead of showing up in a bigger and bolder way. And so that feels deeply frustrating because you can't cheat your soul. So which one of those options feels a bit more like what was going on for you? Is it that, people didn't like it and our ego got a little bit hurt, or is it?
Well, I didn't post it because I didn't post it.
Ah, okay.
I didn't even finish it because I was watching it back and just went, nah.
Okay. All right. So do you feel like, if you're saying this just feels like you've outgrown that version of yourself, is that what you're kind of saying? Like it just feels the same-y?
Yes, feels the same. Like I think the core of it is I struggle with having that beginner mind and tapping into what I'm a doula. What do pregnant women want? I was pregnant a million years ago, and I'm struggling to, what do they need? What do they want?
Okay.
I can't remember.
All right. Well, let's brainstorm then, because that'll reveal to you if that really is the issue.
All right.
Okay. So you're going to at least walk away with lots of ideas from everybody here, because you might be thinking that that's the issue. And then you get all these ideas and you still go away and you feel funny about it. Because then that means that you need to maybe share this information in a way that is more authentically you. And you've told me in one of our coaching calls before that you're quite alternative or cheeky, or you've got opinions, or you've got a different take on things. There's a bit of like a fire in you. And you got to make sure that whatever you're saying, that personality is coming across, because you want to attract women in their most vulnerable, most amazing state that are going to allow you to also just be like your real self when you're working with them. So you don't want to give them some boring, vanilla, overly professional personality on Instagram that's a bit like everybody else. You want to actually like attract the ones that are for you. So, okay, everyone in the chat, maybe you can just explain very quickly, Justine, what is a doula for people who don't know?
A doula is a support person for women in pregnancy, birth, and postpartum.
Okay. So for those of you that remember it all like it was yesterday, because maybe it actually was, or, whatever, foggy memories like me, or maybe just from family and friends that are pregnant at the moment, like what sorts of things, anything would you want to know, or do the people in your life want to know? So I have had friends who had a cesarean for their first, and now they want to have a natural birth with the second. So even just that one sort of scenario would open up the floodgates of questions.
Okay, that's my niche. I had 2 cesareans and a VBAC, and I run VBAC workshops, and I have all that.
Okay, cool. All right. So sharing your story, and I wrote that down when you were speaking before. If you want to build connection, the fastest way to build connection is to share your story, your worldview, your experience. And that's going to not require a script, because it literally is your story and it's your life, or it's your experience. There's some ideas here in the chat for you. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make sure that you screenshot these as well. Trust, aligning with the women's beliefs and goals. But like, have we got specific questions, ladies? What do we want to know? I know for me, I didn't realize, well, actually after my first birth, I kind of felt either misinformed or just betrayed, is so dramatic, by the health system, because I did not know that I had choices over what injections and things. Like, it just felt like an overly medical birth, like I was on a birthing conveyor belt going through like a birthing factory. That's what it felt like to me. And I didn't know that I even got to say yes or no to some things. So this is going back like 12 years ago. All right. I don't even know if the situation is the same, but I didn't know that they give you an injection to like bring out your placenta, and that's optional. It's just standard procedure.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just laying there like a pincushion, letting all of the things happen to me. I had no idea. Now, when I learned about those things, I was then like, oh, I would have opted to not have that. But I didn't know that, so it's all of these sorts of things. And I felt a little bit annoyed. When I did learn that, I'd already had my first, and I felt a little bit annoyed that I didn't even know that that was an option. So that could have been a very young Tracy that just didn't do her own research and due diligence, or it could have just been just the standard process. They don't tell you, they don't ask, they don't explain. They just do the same thing for everyone unless you know better and ask questions. So
and that's a massive passion of mine. And I'm actually just putting together a whole birth education package around interventions and choice. Can I just ask you a quick question about telling my story?
Yeah.
Like, I love my story, and it's the best story, and I've survived so much. But do I just tell it over and over again? Like, is it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Even just the same one story. And this is something that like I have struggled to accept myself also. But telling the same one story to the point that your audience, if they've seen you share the story many times, that they can predict the story and finish your sentences for you. Like, they need to know the same. They need to know your story. They need to know, oh, after this part, she's going to talk about that. Oh, she always makes this reference or this joke at that point, because that's
in different formats, like as a reel, as a post, as a story. Okay.
Yes. And often.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you're landing in the feeds of people for the first time, and even the people that have heard the story before, they're not thinking, oh, here she goes again. She's lost a memory. She's already told us this story. They're not thinking that. They're truly just thinking, wow, there must be power to this, because she's just always communicating the same story. So it's a credibility building to tell the same story, and it becomes memorable. You become known because you're repeating the story. It's a form of hypnosis for people. Like, actually, they're hearing the same thing on repeat, and they will tie that back to you and to your story.
After sharing my story over and over again, do I always have like a call to action of, come work with me if you want a different birth experience?
Yes, that sounds so good. That sounds so normal and refreshing and not weird. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's so good. There's so much in the chat for you.
I'm
screenshotting them all.
Yeah.
There's just one more thing I'd like to say. I think the loveliest experience or most positive pregnancy/birth memory that I have is with the second, I went through the public health system. I didn't have a doula, but I had the same midwife the whole way through. I did not have that the first time. I saw randoms and then a random person delivering the baby the first time. So with the second time, I think it made a huge difference that it was the same person. But the thing that I loved and I felt so spoiled and supported was the visits that she did to the home afterwards. I've never forgotten that feeling. I want every woman to have that feeling. I looked forward to Anne visiting. That was her name, Anne. Wherever you are in this world, I hope that you are just having the best life ever, because she was the most amazing person. And I never once felt shy or uncomfortable about her coming and checking my bits. And I was looking forward to her coming. I was like, oh, when's Anne coming? Like, she's going to say something that makes me feel like I've got this. You know, she's not going to judge the house. She's not going to make me feel weird about how my healing process. Like, she's just the best. And so that's how you get to be. That's the experience that you're giving people. And sometimes when you're in the day-to-day, you forget that because you don't get to experience yourself. But just never, ever, ever forget that. So I wanted to share that last piece with you because I didn't know that I could feel so taken care of after giving birth in a way that like family and friends can't. It was really amazing. Yeah. So
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
there you go. That's what you do. You just got to reconnect with the fire of what you do. If this episode has supported you and you'd love to experience this kind of monthly coaching, clarity, and strategy with me every single month, then I would love to invite you to join the waitlist for the Social Method Society. Inside of the society, we actually call it the SMS for short. You get monthly coaching with me. You get a proven Instagram success path, which is my full social method. You get monthly strategic content calendars made by us, up-to-date trainings in a beautiful library, and a community of women who want to grow their business with intention, but also around their lifestyle. Now, the waitlist is where you get early access or you get invitations to any free classes that I may run from time to time. There are often bonuses that are given to those on the wait list and a chance to join whenever I reopen the doors. So just go to socialmethodsociety.com to put your name on the wait list. That is socialmethodsociety.com. And I can't wait to support you inside of the SMS. Or if you've been a member in the past and you're wanting to return, we would absolutely love to have you back. So go to the socialmethodsociety.com now and pop your name on the wait list. I'll catch you on the next episode. Bye.